Well, with summer just around the corner, it is important to remember to put sunscreen on. Experts recommend adding it to your daily routine. KSBY News anchor Claudia Bucio has tips to better protect yourself.
Don't let the June gloom trick you. It is still important to apply some of that sunscreen to avoid getting sunburned. Now, it can be pretty overwhelming to try to find the proper sunscreen for you, so here are some helpful tips. When you plan for a beach day, you probably grab a towel, shovels for sandcastles, and sunscreen.
That it's vegan and that there's really limited bad ingredients in it.
So I'm trying to find the suntan lotion that provides the most amount of protection from UVA and UVB rays. But I also do look for reef-safe sunscreen.
One thing to consider is a good level of protection.
An SPF 30 or an SPF 100, which is the highest that they make, both of those are effective at preventing sunburns, but the SPF 30 you do need to reapply more often. If you're using a higher SPF, you may get a false sense of security, thinking that you don't have to reapply as often, but you do.
Applying sunblock shouldn't just be an essential for a beach or pool day, though.
The best way to prevent skin cancer is to avoid the harmful UVA and UVB rays. You can do that by seeking shade when possible, avoiding the sun during peak hours. Usually that's like 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Wearing sunscreen.
Beyond health, there is a push to pursue environmental friendly products. Hawaii, for example, banned sunscreens containing oxybenzone and octinoxate over concerns to coral reefs in 2021.
There's a list of other ingredients in there which are difficult to pronounce. Things like octinoxate, oxybenzone, avobenzone, homosalate, octosalate. Avoid those ingredients altogether.
All Good is a company in Morro Bay that makes organic and botanical body care products, including mineral-based sunscreens.
Additionally, it can say titanium dioxide is another safe mineral, but zinc oxide and non-nanoparticle means that it's a larger size zinc.
Then it comes to texture and preference.
If you're traveling, the lotion makes sense, and if you're active in the water, I like to use the butter and the butter stick.
Lastly, apply it thoroughly.
You want to make sure you're applying it to your face. A lot of people forget about their ears. It's something that can be exposed. Even if you're wearing a hat, that can still be exposed to the sun. Make sure your hands are covered.
In Shell Beach, Claudia Bucio, KSBY News.
The American Academy of Dermatology Association says it supports the idea of more research being done by the EPA to look at the ecological impact of UV filters. They say the science in the area is still inconclusive and limited.